on my channel that I want to reduce my waste, recycle more and provide a better impact on the environment this year. So I have literally been looking at any way possible that I can improve my impact on the environment. And today, if you're blind and can't read the title, or you randomly clicked on this video because you want to find out more, I'm going to be talking about how I managed to reduce my carbon footprint by trying a menstrual cup. Little disclaimer, today I'm going to be talking about periods, if it is not obvious. And there is no shame in having a period, but a lot of people get freaked out by it. So I'm going to be sharing all, and I mean all, about my experience with a menstrual cup. Now, I've never tried one before yet, but I've ordered one and I'm hoping to try it this cycle. So I've ordered 2 different menstrual cups. I've ordered the organic cup because I like the fact that it didn't even come with plastic packaging. I quite like the fact that from YouTube videos that even the leaflet is made out of the packaging. And I've also ordered the Ruby cup, which for every menstrual cup bought, they donate another cup to a child in poverty, which I thought was amazing. Or even not a child, I guess, but I kind of dig that. Let's talk facts. On average, a British woman will spend £128 on sanitary products every year. That is a lifetime cost of over £2,000. Menstrual cups can hold up to 12 hours, tampons can hold up to 8 hours, and sanitary towels can hold up to 4 hours. However, a menstrual cup can hold 3 tampons worth of blood. Menstrual cups can last from 6 months to 10 years as they are disposable, and the average woman will use over 11,000 disposable menstrual products in her lifetime, and that's not even talking about plastic applicators or packaging. So the organic cup has just arrived, and the instructions have come in Spanish, which is kind of lucky that it's a language that I kind of know. So it says that, mate, can you crunch a bit quieter? Oh. Shocking. And it says that before the first use, you're supposed to put a pan of hot water on and then boil it for 3 to 5 minutes. Now, surely the thing will melt. So I have a pan of hot water on here, and it came in this little bag, which is kind of nice and discreet, and this is the cup. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I had it in my head that it would be bigger than what it is. I don't know what I can put for size. So this is a box of oat cakes, and this is the cup, and I feel like it's eye size. I'm really bad at describing it. But anyway, I'm gonna boil it and see what happens. Okay, so today is the 30th of January and my other menstrual cup came. So as I told you guys already, I ordered from Ruby Cup and I ordered from Organic Cup. Now the first thing I'm going to say is the Ruby Cup has come in plastic pack. Oh wait, oh no, it's 100% degradable packaging. Caught me in my stride. I was just about to complain about plastic packaging, but it's degradable, so that's fine. Love it. And it does seem a little bit smaller than the Organic Cup, so I'm going to open this. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is it's blue, which you got to choose the colour. I'm pretty sure you got to choose the colour. And I chose blue. Now this one is just as soft, I would say, as the Organic Cup, and it also comes with a little bag, but it says Ruby Cup on it, which is massive, seriously. But again, I love the fact that the cup comes in packaging that isn't going to harm the environment, and it comes with a little leaflet. The instructions seem a lot more in depth on this one. That's the one thing I'm going to say. I'm going to go and grab the other one and compare them. Okay, I actually stand corrected. I think this one's a little bit softer than the Organic Cup. So this is the Organic Cup. This is the Ruby cup. This one's a little bit smaller, and I would say the same about the width. It is, I would say the Ruby cup's softer. Yeah, I'm definitely saying the Ruby cup's softer. And the thing I like about this one is it actually, this is going to sound really sad, but it actually tells you in milliliters in the inside as to how much you've actually bled. Is that weird? I mean, I quite like that. The stem's a little bit longer, but I mean, they're not that much different. I'm gonna go ahead and boil these. If you're wondering why I have another organic cup, they messed up and sent me 2. I don't know why. They sent me 2, but I only paid for 1. But that's what happens when you get it off Amazon. And maybe they realised that they sent me it in Spanish, because the one I got came in English. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm going to boil these, and yeah, I mean, I guess I can't talk to you until I have a period. Okay, so today is my birthday, and Mother Nature has blessed me with a period. I've just tried the organic cup. I trimmed the stem a little bit just because I didn't know how long my cervix would be. So I thought, because I had 2 now, I would just trim the stem. It took me a couple of attempts to get it up, but it went up eventually. And I would say I don't really feel it. I do feel it a little bit, which probably suggests it's probably in the wrong place. But I don't feel it overly that much, but I'm gonna leave it in there and yeah, just go about my day. I'm more nervous about pulling it out than putting it in, but I'm gonna say why I'm trying this. So 1, environment, obviously. Tampons and pads are so bad for the environment, and you know, it is my quest this year to help the environment a little bit better and make sure I'm having a positive impact where I can. So I'm not obviously 100% able to reduce every single plastic that I consume. Like, you know, fairy liquid, it comes in a, that was a really weird thing to say, but it comes in a plastic packaging. I can't do anything about that, it's just the way it comes. But where I can make a difference, I do want to make a difference. So that's kind of the first reason. The second reason is tampons and pads are freaking expensive, and your girl is a student. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, how much I spend a month on sanitary products is ridiculous, and if I can cut down that cost, I'm gonna do it. And you know, menstrual cups are so cheap compared to tampons. And number 3 is slightly personal. So when I chose to make this video, I knew it was going to be TMI, so this is going to be total TMI, but tampons dry me out. Like, I hate tampons because they dry me so much, and after my period, my foo-foo is so dry. Like, it is drier than a desert, and that is because tampons absorb all moisture, not just blood. They ain't discriminating. They will take anything they can get, and that includes your natural moisture. Girls, you know what I mean. Also, I hate pads. Like, I just hate period products in general. Like, pads, you're literally bathing in your own blood, and that is grim. Like, to me, that is grim, but at least I don't get a dry foo-foo. So, but I can't swim in a pad. So I have that dilemma between foo-foo dry and foo-foo not dry but bathing in blood, and I'm just like, give a girl a break. Like, it's hard enough to have a period as it is. So that is why menstrual cups are 100% natural. Like, it's just silicone. So I know it'll take me quite a while to get used to it, but that's why my reasons for doing it. And obviously it's so much easier with only having to change it every like 12 hours, 10 at a most. So they're my reasonings, and I'm just gonna get on. I've got some uni work to do, and I'm just gonna see what happens. Like, I can't feel it much unless I stand in a certain position, but I think either 1, it'll take me a while to get used to it, because obviously it is a bit bigger than a tampon, and 2, it might just not be in right, because it is my first time putting one in, so we'll see. If I clench, I can feel it. That makes sense. But I've kept a pad on just in case there's any leaking, because, you know, I don't want to have to put my washing on again. So let's go anyway on my day, and I will report back in a minute. So sorry about the lighting, it's kind of dark outside and the lights in my living room are shocking. Well, Henry in the background. I just had a wee. Now, given the fact that we're sharing all today, yeah, I had no problems peeing. I don't know what I thought would happen, but see, when I pee with a tampon, it's different. Like, I can't explain it, but peeing with a tampon, I can sometimes kind of feel it, but I couldn't feel a thing. And I have no leaks on my liner at all. So, I mean, it must be doing something. I mean, I have only just started, so I'm assuming that I'm pretty light at the moment because what was already there was light. But yeah, like, I literally cannot feel it, which is really weird. Like, I mean, obviously you can't feel a tampon. Like, I mean, I can always feel a string on a tampon. Is that just me? I don't know if that's just me. But, like, I don't feel dry, if that makes sense. Like, when you've got a tampon in, I feel like I'm quite dry, but I just feel normal. Like, I just feel like normal, and actually I could forget that I've got something in there. So, do you know, it must be in the right place. And yeah, I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to change it before I go to bed, which I'm kind of nervous about. That's the thing I'm most nervous about, is taking it out, because, you know, folding it up and putting it in doesn't seem as bad as taking it out, and the whole, like, desuctioning and all of that I've heard about just seems a lot, like, it's a lot for my little brain to comprehend, but we'll see. Okay, guys, so, little update. Just took the Organic cup out. Yeah, not gonna lie, wasn't pleasant, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. And I think that because I used the cup that I trimmed the stem on, I actually think it was harder to get at because it was so up there. So I think upon reflection, didn't need to trim the stem, but that's okay because I've got another one. And instead of putting it back in, I put the ruby cup in to see what that one's like. Now, it went in again super easy. I really think that I must just have the knack for it. When I took it out, it had collected everything. When I start my period, my blood tends to be a bit clotty. If that's TMI, I'm sorry, but tends to be a clottier. And yeah, that just proved it. So, but yeah, don't really know what I thought about seeing like it's so different than being on a tampon or on a pad, but yeah. So I put the ruby cup in, no problems putting it in. I used the punch down method, and both times I've had no problem with that. And basically the punch down method is, if you imagine you put it in half and then you punch it down like that, so it's almost like a small. But the thing I found that I was struggling with was where to hold it, so I was holding it too far up. Basically, you need to hold it further down, as low down as you can. But yeah, when I pulled it out, I wiggled it, and the suction, you can actually hear it. That's really weird, but you can actually hear it. The suction eventually comes out, but I think what I should have done was squeeze the base a little bit more to make it a little bit narrower coming out, because, yep, it wasn't pleasant, I'm not gonna lie. But do you know what? I'll get the knack. When I was sat there, I was like, oh my god, this can just stay in me. And I was also like, is this what birth is like? But I'm sure I'll, like, the more times that I do it, the more I'm gonna get used to it. So it's just one of those things. The one thing I would say is, from that first time having it in, I am potentially converted. Morning, guys. Let's ignore the bags under my eyes. I didn't sleep the best last night. I just changed my cup. Fully fine, like no leaks at all. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the ruby cup was pretty difficult to get out because it doesn't have like any grip on the stem. And it just kept slipping away from my fingers, and it took me absolutely ages to get the bad boy out. But when I eventually did get it out, it didn't hurt. It took me like 15 minutes to get it out. So because of that, I put the Organic cup back in, just because it's got actual ridges so that I can grip onto it to pull it out. And hopefully this time it doesn't hurt, because, I mean, the last one didn't hurt, so Hopefully this one doesn't hurt because maybe I've got the knack of it. Yeah, that's basically my status. So far I am loving menstrual cups, and I could be fully converted if I managed to get the knack of taking it out. Okay, so quick update before I just head out. So I had the menstrual cup in for 8 hours and it didn't leak, which like is so convenient because I mean, sleep. Taking it out this time was a lot less painful. I think there is a knack to it, and basically like tilting one side out first and then rather than trying to pull the whole thing out. So yeah, I am super impressed. I am kind of converted. And yeah, like it's so much easier than pads and tampons, and one, I'm not dry, two, I don't have to change it as much. Like it's so convenient. Yeah, like I am definitely converted. And the whole thing with what I said before about struggling to pull the Ruby cup out, I have no problems with the Organi cup. And I must have quite a high cervix, so apparently some people have low cervixes? What's the plural of cervix? But apparently some people have low cervix and some people have a high cervix. I must have a high cervix because I didn't need to trim the stem at all. But yeah, so that's my overall opinion. I'm going to keep using it for this period and hopefully get used to it, but I mean, I kind of feel like I don't really need to share that much more because I'm already converted. So I hope you found this video useful. I kind of just wanted to document my journey, and I might do an update in like say 6 months time when I'm actually used to it. But yeah, apart from that, like I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know that they're the kind of, oh, that sun's too bright when I sit down. I know that these are the kind of videos that I enjoy watching, so definitely thought it would be helpful for you guys, and I try to be as open and honest and real as I can on my channel, so hence and therefore why we have this video on my channel. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Click the subscribe button to join the family. We're growing slowly. Thank you so much to everybody who watches my videos and to everybody who is a part of this channel and a part of this journey and shares my journey with me. And I'm going to stop rambling and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you lots. Bye.